Hello, everyone. All right. Good morning. All right. Okay. Y'all good? Is everybody good? Okay, y'all. Let's talk about these three pieces when it comes down to your business. If you're watching live, comment live. If you're watching the replay, comment replay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Coach Jay. Feel free to let me know if you're watching me on the live. Okay. Watch me on the live. Okay. So we have these three struggles that we're going to discuss today. And these are the top business struggles that we see in small businesses and especially for women, we want to make sure that we are moving in a pace that makes sense. And for May, my commitment is to go live every day around 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So it'll be 9 o'clock. What is that? Eastern. And then, of course, as you go back all the way to California, because I'm in Tennessee, West Tennessee to be specific. And I'm from Memphis. I'm in Memphis. And so I just want to make sure that y'all know it's exactly what time zone. So around 8 o'clock a.m. For the month of May, my commitment is to go live every single day. Various reasons as to why you build momentum in May. You bring in new audience, new energy, all the good stuff. And then it gives me a chance to interact with my audience, get the messaging and all the good stuff. And I know this, I have inspired so many people because everybody's like, now I want to go live. Now I want to go live. And one of the things I'm going to talk about too is, you know, when we talk about having a business, right? And we're using various marketing channels, and one of which is social media, it's really important to streamline and simplify what you're using and then also being able to optimize it so that you can use it to its best ability while also um, repurposing some of this content for other channels, whether you're not doing a lot of busy work and things of that nature. I know that you have things like StreamYard and all these other apps and things that you can use. I believe in simplification. I don't like StreamYard. It's just too much going on. Um, and you can use StreamYard, like do whatever you want to do, right? That's the beauty about business, that you literally can do whatever you want. So I'm drinking my tea. I got ginger tea. And y'all, I did not have coffee this morning. Pause for shock. Okay, because I have coffee every single day. I don't want a headache, but I'll probably go to get coffee later on. I just couldn't get to the coffee shop today. And then I was trying to get here on time too, because I dropped the little girl off, but here we are. So let me see who's on. I see Kimberly. She said, good morning. Good morning. Esther is live. Veronica is live. Good morning. Um, Thank y'all for the hearts. Feel free to tag a business bestie or someone in the live. You could, share this broadcast in the DM. So if there's some people that you want to get this good morning gospel where it comes down to business, feel free to share. Feel free to share. Okay, so we're going to talk about these top three business struggles. And I was looking at a couple of surveys. This woman did a research project, and she was did like a state of the small business in 2024, and I thought it was really good, even though I think it's too early to do a state of the small business unless she was going by 2023. because we just started 2024 not too long ago. Good morning, Sasha. And one of the things she was talking about was she took a sample of, digital business owners who run online businesses, of course, and was asking them various questions about business, how they market it. And I wanted to share some of those details with you. And I thought it was pretty enlightening to see what people were using, how they were navigating their businesses. And I wanted to kind of shed some light. I thought it was really, really interesting. But the one thing that really stuck out to me were the top 3 struggles in business as it pertains to women, especially business owners, and what keeps us back, what keeps us stagnant, right? So I wanted to kind of touch on that. And the first one, and as a business coach, this is what I do, right? I work with women. I work with women business owners, those who are trying to get their business off the ground. I think that many times we don't always think about the longevity of business. I think that many times we just look at the fact, I just want the outcome, and we don't look at the process of a business. But when you are selling the business, you do need, or selling your product or your program or services, it's really important that you really concentrate on the outcome. You concentrate on sales, right? You concentrate on the money. You concentrate on big cash coming in, because you don't have a business if you are not moving the needle when it comes down to cash flow. And I don't care how many people you come across, how many people you have meetings with, how many phone conversations you have, you really, really need to focus on cash flow every single day. That's really, really important. Just a quick little insert here, shameless plug. The Matriarch CEO Coaching Program is our 4-month coaching container. It's a group coaching container. And if you are interested in learning more about the Matriarch, definitely let me know. But we are interested in working with women who want to grow an online education business. So basically, if you're a coach, consultant, and you want to do more trainings, you want to teach people skills, and you have skills, and you want to get to at least $20,000 a month in your baseline cash flow with a scalable program, writing content, and also building a monetized and amazing audience, you definitely need to get in DMs and DM me the word Matriarch. Okay. So it is an investment. It's not $5. Okay. It's not $100. It's not $500. It is a four-figure investment. So just be mindful of that before you step into the DMs. Okay. And I'm looking for people who are ready to take action. Okay. So if you are looking to invest in yourself 90 days from now, don't feel like you have to DM me right now, but you do need to be ready to take action, because there's no better time than now to invest in yourself. And I was saying this in my stories too. 2 things I want you to do for the month of May. I want you to invest in yourself. And number 2, I need you to make a lot of money, because there's no such thing. You can't be a business owner and push the fact that you can't make money. Yes, you can. Find a way. I don't care. I'm drilling it into you. You need to make money. Okay. All right. So let's just get right down to it. Let's get right down to it. With this particular survey, so we know that most businesses have a tendency to struggle a little bit, especially in the first maybe 2 to 3 years. That's where the biggest struggles, and this doesn't matter if you've been in business for 5 years, doesn't mean anything. The first 2 to 3 years are very crucial. And most women, unfortunately, do not believe in investing in their businesses and getting help. A lot of us have a lot of pride. A lot of us have a lot of pushback when it comes down to business, and we don't really understand why our businesses are not moving, because we're leaning in our own understanding. And our ego sometimes keeps us from progressing because we feel like we have all this experience, or we feel like we've been doing this a long time. There's a lot of people right now that are in businesses and they just can't seem to get over the hump because they have pricing issues. They have money mindset stuff that clogs up. They think everybody is struggling. And they're only looking at it from their own consciousness. When there are people out there that are willing to pay you tens of thousands of dollars to work with you, the only thing is that you're not rooted and grounded in your authority, which also can really prevent you from being successful. And if you don't have the volume, and you don't have the volume that's aligned to the offers that you have, you're also going to be very stagnant. Okay. So another thing too is that a lot of us lack tech skills and skills to be patient. We're not patient people. And then we don't sit down and understand where we are as a society. We are in a technological advancement society. We're moving on. You got to have skills. You got to have skills. You got to commit to being good at these skills, because if you want clients and you want to work with clients, they're going to hope and pray that you got some skills. And some of us are way too comfortable and we think we don't have to expand our mindsets when it comes down to skills. You got to have skills. You got to be a good researcher. And a lot of times too, is that we'll ask the coach or we'll ask the mentor, where do I find this? Like basic questions. Basic questions. You got to be and please don't get to a place where you say, well, I'm paying this person, let me just ask her. No, you don't. You think about what you're asking. And if it's a basic question, go get the answer. That's what I told y'all. Sometimes y'all feel like some of y'all don't realize, you know, when you hire a coach is supposed to push you to the next level. A coach don't have time to go back and go through basic questions. You could ask Google. And I'm telling you this because I dare not bother my coach that I'm paying all this money, to for basic questions. I need high level stuff. I need high level things. I've had clients ask me, and this is not now, but I'm talking about over time. I don't do ads. I don't do ads, but that doesn't mean you can't go and invest in an ads course. I told you that up front. I don't do ads. It'd be something if I told you, hey, we're going to start doing ads. We're going to start doing, automated ads. I don't do ads. I don't teach that. Right? Am I opposed to ads? Absolutely not. I think ads are a great thing to integrate into your business if that's what you want to do. Coach, I want to do ads. Okay, go do ads. Can you teach that to us? No, because I don't teach that. Sometimes it's okay to tell your clients, no, we don't do that here, but feel free to find a course that you can learn and implement those pieces. And see, this is the thing, business owners, you invest in yourself. You invest in what you feel like you need. But just know that you need skills in order to run ads. If you can't convert people that you already have, you're going to have a hard time with leads. If you don't have any clients, I've seen people to never have a client and go straight into ads. That thing. And they go into running ads and they're mad because they can't get anybody to see. Because they don't have any sales skills. They don't know how to close people. Okay, so I think that's very important to notate. So real quick, we're going to run through these three pieces. Most of the people that reported these three top struggles are individuals who are in the service-based industry, whether they are doing one-on-ones, client work, project-based groups, coaching, done for you, digital products, physical products, membership, SaaS, things like that. Most of them have been in business between 1 and 3 years. And then the second tier, I think, was like 5 to 10 years. And then 84% of the people she surveyed were solopreneurs, which I thought was very interesting. Solopreneurs, a lot of them were just maybe utilizing contractors for different ad hoc type of projects. Okay. But for the most part, it was mainly ran by one person. Let me see here. And then, but this was the part that got me. Okay. This was the part that really kind of shocked me about, hey, Simone, shocked me about the whole business piece, right? This whole state of the small business was that it was just astounding to me that 38%, 39%, I'm sorry, 39% of the business owners who have been in business are making or generating less than $50,000 per year in their business. That's extremely low. And when taxes get through popping you in your back a couple of times, that's literally minimum wage. Like it's minimum wage anyway, but then you got taxes, you got expenses, and all of these things. And I thought to myself, like, why is it that most people are stuck in $50,000 and less? She said that among the business owners who have been in business for 5 to 10 years, 21% report an annual gross revenue of $50,000 or less in their business. 5 to 10 years, generating less than 50,000. That's pretty low, right? That's pretty low. I told y'all that many times we want these businesses to just stay out of the cube. We don't run our businesses to build wealth. We run our businesses just so we don't have to report to nobody. It's not to build wealth. It's not to get rich. It's not to build generational wealth. Some of us just be talking. It's very, very interesting to hear that. But why is that? Number one, the struggles include not having enough clients. Okay. So not having enough clients is the number one struggle. I don't have clients, or I don't have enough clients to meet my monthly goals, which goes to not marketing. You gotta tell people that you exist. And then you got to give them something. You got to pull them into a different space. We got to stop being simple about this. We're asking questions based on fear and we're not paying attention to the questions that we're asking. And I think that's another thing too, is that many of us are asking questions based on fear and based on I'm scared and I'm nervous about putting myself out there instead of asking higher level questions. We got to start training ourselves to ask questions that are high level. Make sense? We got to start being more proactive about the questions that we're asking. If we know that we have an issue with marketing, why are we okay with not marketing? We have to market. What's holding you back for marketing? If you know that your clients are going to pay you at some point 2,000, I won't even say 2,000, say 5,000, 10,000, etc. Those types of clients are not they're not beginners. They're not low-level thinkers. You do understand that, right? That's why I tell clients over time, I'm like, y'all have got to get very bold at showing up as a leader in your industry, in your niche, in your industry. People respect people that communicate. Okay? People respect leaders. So if you're not going to lead yourself, how can you lead someone else? How can you lead yourself? How can you do that? You know that every day you need to market. You know that every day you need to get in front of new people. You know that every single day you need to be building relationships. This is not calculated. This is not, oh, I just, let me just do 10 today. Why are you doing 10? Because this is how you stay under 50,000. This is how you stay at $5,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $0 a month. You do not have a business if you are not consistently generating transactions all the time in your business. And you need to do that with fervor. You need to do that with some level of intentionality. A lot of us are just flying by the seat of our pants and we wonder why nobody is coming to us. You need to be telling yourself every single day, if you did not make any cash yesterday, if you did not close a client yesterday, you make it your business to close one a day. What is the problem? There's nothing holding you back. Hey, Tanika, there's nothing holding you back. Where are they? So if you're not marketing, market. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you get a poster board and put yourself on the curb and say, I got a one-on-one program. Do something. All marketing works. I don't even have, well, this works better than this, and this works better than this. Y'all too busy over there doing this when you could be doing all of it work. I don't care. I used to tell my clients all the time, I don't care what you do, to be honest. I don't care if you scream it out. Get a billboard. I don't care. Get the word out that you do this so that you can get some clients. You need somebody to convert. You don't know anybody. And if you have gotten leads, and a lot of times our clients, dream clients, are right there. They're right there waiting on you to say the right thing. I got 5,000 people that's friends on my Facebook page or 5,000 Instagram connections, and nobody, because you're not saying the right stuff. I told y'all, some of y'all resort to memes and Bible scriptures as a way to market. That's not, nobody needs to hear that. Those are spiritual things. Your people are here on earth. What are they going to do with that? I'm here to tell you that the enemy don't. What's your framework? I'm not against God. I love God. I absolutely love God. But why are you telling people about the enemy? Focus on what is the framework. What do you help with? Sometimes we could be so far in the kingdom and nothing is building. Oh, but it's going to be better in the morning. You got today. What did you do today? Y'all so ready to put people in tomorrow. And it's 3:00. You still got time to make a sale today. I'm just going to try again tomorrow. It's literally 1. You did one post and immediately just went absolutely berserk after that. So not having enough clients? Not having enough clients. And why is that? Because you're not marketing and you're not putting yourself out there. And you can use whatever. They have email marketing. They have And please don't get my DM talking about, what system should you use. I have told people, please don't ask me that. Just get a system. Pick something. Because you're going to change your mind in 2 years anyway, or in a year or 6 months. Go get something, learn it, get good at it, build it up, grow the thing, and then go summit. But I don't care. What is your suggestions? I don't have one. I just know you need to be marketing. Is anybody using what thing you're using? Thrive Card? Are you using Pensight? Are you using Standstore? Get something. Dipsado or Honeybook? Pick one. I'm thinking about going over to please stop thinking about stuff and just pick the thing. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Decision making should be short. Decision making should be very, very short. These are all excuses to keep yourself safe, and you think that somebody's going to check up on what you're doing. Just choose something. You have so many different systems. Not all system has everything that you need right now. Sometimes you will have to get multiple systems in order to run your business until you can get good. But you do need to understand this, though, that the more expenses that you have in your business, you're going to have to find the money to keep the business going, because those systems require monthly fees, and you don't want to keep going and using your husband's income, your fiance's income, your mama's income, your job's income in order to feed these systems, because the business should be doing that. Some of y'all don't even have your business bank account set up. Why not? Why don't you get your business bank account set up? Why do you have everything together? Why? You can go to the bank. Go to the bank, open up a business bank account. If you ain't got one set up yet, get it together. You don't even treat your business like it's a business. It's not a side hustle. I was fussing last night at my clients. I love them. I told them, I said, this is it. Don't ask me nothing about $100 course. You make the executive decision on that. I want big cash. Bring me some big cash clients. That's what I want to see on your roster. I don't care about a $15 this or a $27 ebook. I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. I don't care. I love you. But I need bandwidth. Okay. We got to start having higher level conversations. We got to. We got to start having higher level conversations with ourselves. Please stop hiding. Please stop going under the radar. Please stop minimizing your potential. Like after today, just stop doing that. Because this is the thing. When you are not bringing in clients the way you want to, if you're not marketing the way you're supposed to, if you're not pushing the needle and challenging yourself, then what's going to happen is that you're never going to scale. A lot of y'all still are not scaling in your business. And I don't know what that's about. I don't know if you're afraid to. I don't know if there's something that's, I just want to do one and done. Why do you want to do that to yourself? You need to be bringing in payments every single month. You need to have retainers. You have to have all of that going on. If you're doing one and done hourly sessions and one and done things like that, first of all, what you're doing is you're disrupting the flow of your business, and you're going to always be in hustle mode. because you got to go and find another client because that client is going to be done unless you do something. That's why it's good to have value ladders. It's good to have a circular business model. So when your client is done with this, do you have something else for them to go into? Do you have something else for them to move into? A lot of people will have a client, serve them once, and then they're gone. But you just lost somebody potentially right there because you didn't have anything else, or they didn't see anything of value to stay in your energy. Like, you good at what you do, but you didn't give them value enough to stay. You should always have something upper level for them to come back to. And I know that sometimes I have clients that hovers, and a lot of them be waiting. Is she gonna do a mastermind? Is she gonna do something else? Is she gonna do something else? And that's a good thing because the anticipation is there and the data is there. But y'all gotta have something that you're sticking to and push people in. Push people in. Get them going. The matriarch is where I help with scalable programs. Did y'all hear that? If you're in anything else, you're going to get what the program is about. But if you want something long-term and a permanent based business, you got to come to the matriarch. There's a reason why that's a sacred space. It ain't because, oh, she just want everybody to pay her. No. I mean, it's a business. It's a vehicle. I'm running a mini institution in so many ways because it's a transformation program. I'm trying to give y'all some insight to this. You're running almost like a mini school. But see, some of y'all got I'm gonna take my glasses off. Some of y'all got stuff. You don't want to deal with people. You don't want to deal with people, and people makes your business run as a machine. As long as you got something of value, and you got to work on your emotions, you got to work on your attitude, you got to work on your perseverance, you got to work on your patience, you got to work on your emotional intelligence. Because some of y'all, I can't have nobody in my world for more than a week, baby, because people, but why? Work on that. I'm shining. Work on that. Some of y'all just, you give up too fast. And I know dealing, especially, and I'm gonna be honest with you, especially if you're dealing with women, you got to work on yourself. You got emotions, you got personalities. You got to work on that. Amen, somebody. And I know that because I'm a woman myself. My clients are a reflection of where I was or where I am. And I have patience. I have to practice that. I had to get better at that early on. But see, a lot of times you got to learn client service, right? You got to learn client services. You got to learn operations. You got to have a system of payment systems and all these other things. You need to learn how to navigate and operationally run your business with and without you. But if you don't have the patience to learn this stuff, you're going to be stuck under 50. You're going to be stuck at under 100. You're not going to go anywhere. You got to work on that. Everybody want to do every system. I want to do Shopify. I want to go over here and do this. I want to go everything you want to run and go and do instead of simplifying and focusing on what you have and optimizing what you have. Get a scalable program. Put it out there. If you don't know how to scale, if you don't know how to put a curriculum together, get some help on how to do that. Find somebody. Because YouTube, it's only so far you can go with YouTube, but you need to find help so you can put it out there Let it be good, and that way you can move on. But some of us be doing too much at one time, and we don't know where things are going. And you like, Jay still got the matriarch? Yes. I really want to get in her program. Well, you better hurry up. You're not scaling. You need to have multiple streams of income in your business, not multiple streams of income in multiple businesses and multiple jobs. Because I hear it all the time. I hear it, and I read it. Y'all come in the DMs, tell me what all you have going on. I got this business. I got a dry cleaning business. I got a boutique. I'm selling houses. I'm selling workbooks, and I'm writing a book. And I got a course that I'm building out. And I work a 9-to-5 job. And I got 5 kids. And I got a husband. And I got 2 godchildren I'm raising. And I want to start a wig business. First of all, get out of my DMs, because why are you doing all this stuff? And if I ask you, do you have a team? No. What is everything generating? Why are you being, that's a trauma response. Did you know that? Did you know that? That's why you got eight, 9 businesses, and none of them, all of them doing zero. Just look down, zeros. I sold 1 book. Okay, when did you sell that 1 book? 2023. Okay. Okay, so you sold 1 book. What's the plan? Then you got to come up with another list of things, because you're embarrassed to even say what it's because it's a trauma response. There's a story. You got to settle. And sometimes it's because we don't know what to do. A lot of times we go silent and we get embarrassed because we're trying to, we don't have enough information. Don't you notice what that means? That when you shut down and you don't have a plan, or when you step away from things that you're supposed to be doing and you don't go farther, like there's only so far you can go, and then you stop. You know why that is? That's a psychological issue. I'm going to tell you what that is. It's because you don't have enough information. You feel like you don't have enough information. It can be available, like you can have access to the information, but because you are afraid, is this hitting anybody? Is this helping somebody? Y'all quiet. You don't have enough information. And then when you get the information, you don't trust yourself to even pilot it out. It takes faith to run a business. Do you not understand that? This is the only place other than relationships, because some of us will go full-fledged into a relationship with somebody else, and it's contingent upon this person you trusting to have the emotional bandwidth to treat you with respect and dignity. We'll go all in on those, but we won't go all in on our art. And that's a problem for me. Your whole happiness is built upon somebody being healed enough to handle your emotional traumas and situation and all that kind of stuff, because some of us don't want relationships for real. We just want somebody to need us. But your business, however, is a byproduct of your intelligence. Don't you know that a business is also where your self-worth will bleed into? Did you know that? How you think of yourself is, look at your cash flow. Look at your money. A lot of people don't even want to, like, how you think of yourself. Look at how much money you're making in your business. Look how much money. that you're generating? Go look at it. I'm not making enough of my business. That's how you think of yourself. Because you're in control of that. Did you know that? Some of y'all didn't even go look at your bank account. Look how much, look at your receivables. Look at how much in retainer fees you have. Look at your payment plan. Look at it. Because that's a byproduct of you not understanding the alignment there. I always say the best form of self-care is money. That's the basis of your self-care right there. Because if you don't have money, you can't take care of yourself. If you don't have sales, you can't take care of yourself. I don't care how many people say they're coming. You cannot take care of yourself adequately without funds. Oh, this smells so much better. You cannot take care of yourself adequately without the proper funds, eating the best foods, pristine water, gym memberships if you want one, the place where you're living, right? You need to be in pretty spaces. You need to be in nice spaces. You need to be in places where you feel creative. If you don't feel creative in where you are, that is a problem in itself. You need to move into more creative spaces, spaces that inspire you. And if you are sitting here frustrated at your space that you don't have, like some of y'all need to get your home office space together so that you can serve your clients right. You need to be working on that. I have imposter syndrome because you need to stop being, you're living a life that you're not supposed to be living anyway. So that's that. So you're not scaling because you're not focusing on getting to that level. If you are in a program right now, the fastest thing you need to do is get to scale mode. You got to get to, that's when you're running a business. That's when you're running a real operations. You're in growth mode too long. Especially small business owners, you're in growth mode way too long. And you wonder why nothing is happening. Because you're stuck at that level. You got startup phase, which is the planning phase, which is the foundational phase, which is like your licenses and your business bank accounts, your EIN, your LLC, the S Corp phase, and all this other stuff. And don't be filing for S Corp if you can't pay yourself. Don't do all that. I'm not a tax advisor. Go to somebody that is, but y'all be signing up for this stuff and you don't know what you're doing. Get your address for your business. Get your stuff set up. Then what you need to do, you need to start getting clients, transactions, and you can do that ASAP. You don't necessarily need to do that before, but you do need to get some sales. That's 100%. You got to go all in on what this is. Sales, get some clients on your roster, get some people under your belt that can pay you for what you have. You got to have a process. People are not paying you because you're nice. I would not have a business if I wasn't smart and knew how to map out processes. I would not be in business right now if I didn't know how to create a strategy or learn strategies and implement them. I would not be in business today if I wasn't intelligent. It ain't got nothing to do with degrees. I didn't say degreed. I didn't say licensed. I didn't say certified. In fact, I've only had one person ask me, was I certified as a coach? Probably my entire 4.5, 5 years, 6 years of doing this. But it's because of my intelligence, my intellect, my ability to research, my ability to find the answer. Some of y'all got the internet and you don't know what to do with it. You're on social media, all in groups arguing about 50-50. That's that out of all the things to become in social media, you can become people are making millions and millions of dollars off these apps. And you got people that just want to argue. And you wonder why you're stuck under permanent middle class conditions. You got to come out of that. And this, the mentality is what I'm saying. It's the mentality. I'm going to show you this. This right here matters in the United States. This is how you're going to take care of yourself. Now, this is a fake, obviously, it's a fake dollar. I mean, you know, $100 bill. I got this from a spiritual supply store. But this is what the world wants all the time. Every country is a business. Every country is a corporation. You got to become a business. Ain't no reparations coming like that. And you better best believe that if they do reparations, watch the dollar tank. Watch the dollar tank. They're going to make it tank on purpose. That's why you got to become a business. Become a business. That's how you're going to get your due. Become a company. Let me get off of here. You need to be scaling. You need to be building your client roster. You need to get a channel. You need to find a channel. Find a marketing strategy where you go from content to conversations to conversions. Period. All this other stuff, like even nurturing, you got to be careful of that too, because people get comfortable. Get them into a space and get them to a yes or a no. If it's a no, cool. They'll be back if they meant to be back. If not, we move like we're moving on. Make it easy for people to pay you. Make an offer every single day. Stop being nervous about that. Well, they should come to me. They should come to me. They should come to me. Stop that. That's why you stay under 5K a month. Y'all got to stop that mentality. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's very bothersome. And I don't know what happened. Y'all are scared of rejection. I'm going to say this and I'm getting off of here. You got to stop being scared of being rejected. And women tend to do that a lot because, you know, we got this self-esteem stuff going on. You know, people should be coming to us. No, they should not. You cannot have that over people's heads. Stop doing that to yourself. Nobody should not be coming to you unless you have value in your business. It's not about you as a person. And I think that's the thing we have become so, I don't know. It's like business psychosis, almost like spiritual psychosis. You get these women out here telling people to, oh, all you have to do is just be, and people just pay you. No, it's, or you can manifest with an orgasm. Like all this stuff, like just ridiculous. Just like what? I mean, I'm not saying that you can't get stuff done with that, but it's just bothersome to me that we're creating all of these other things and it sounds fun. It sounds good. But the moment I tell you it's time to get into some conversations, all of a sudden your knees buckle, you melt to the ground, you call up trauma, you go and talk to your therapist. Your therapist can't help you with sales. Pick up the phone anyway, email anyway, into the DM anyway. Do it scared. Stop running away from the work. Stop running away from the work. Okay? You got to focus. You got to focus. All right. If you want to join the Matriarch CEO Coaching Program, come on in. Let's have a conversation and let's move forward. There's no procrastination. Absolutely none. All right. Love y'all so much. Have a great rest of your day and let's make some money today. Period.